It's time to catch up on all the Netflix K-dramas that made 2024 unforgettable. Think you missed a few gems? No worries, we've got you covered. Here are 14 must-watch, top-rated K-dramas we recommend you enjoy. First up, Lovely Runner. This rom-com shook things up this year, setting records and giving us one of the best on-screen pairings of 2024 with Byun Woo-seok and Kim Hae-yoon. The story follows an aspiring director, Sol, who after an accident finds herself paralyzed and in despair until she finds new hope in a famous idol, Sun-jae. But just as she's smitten with life again, tragedy strikes, and her idol passes away. Heartbroken, she's suddenly transported back to when they were both just 19, and this time, she's determined to change his fate. She dives into different timelines, makes sacrifices to rewrite his destiny, and ensures he lives a happy life. Despite modest ratings, Lovely Runner became a global sensation with a massive fanbase, making it one of the must-watch K-drama and best releases of 2024. Next up, if you're in the mood for something thrilling with a supernatural twist, Hellbound is a perfect pick.
왜 그랬어? 금방 온다 그랬잖아.
Set in a dystopian South Korea, this Korean drama starts off with people who receive eerie predictions of their death dates, only to be hunted down by unearthly beings who deliver brutal condemnation, sending them straight to hell. This terrifying phenomenon sparks the rise of a religious group claiming it's all divine justice. On its release, Hellbound set a record with an impressive 43.48 million viewing hours in just 3 days, making it the fastest growing Korean series on Netflix. It even overtook Squid Game as the platform's most popular show at launch. For another dip into the supernatural, but this time with a romantic twist, check out My Demon. This fan-favorite K-drama centers on the sizzling romance between Do-hee, a no-nonsense CEO, and Gu-won, a demon who grants wishes, only to drag people to hell 10 years later. When Gu-won loses his powers, Do-hee holds the key to restoring them. They enter a contract marriage, each with their own agenda. But trying not to fall for each other proves much harder than they expected. With 311.2 million viewing hours, My Demon has been all the rage, and it's easy to see why. If you're looking for a K-drama that mixes a little fantasy with the real-life struggles of adulthood, Miss Night and Day is definitely for you. Mi-jin, a young woman struggling to find her place in life, wakes up one day in the body of a woman in her 50s. Living a double life, older by day and her usual self by night, she becomes tangled in an investigation that threatens to expose her secret. To make matters worse, a prosecutor involved in the case knows her in both forms, but has no idea they're the same person. With its 16.8 million viewing hours, Miss Night and Day is definitely the kind of K-drama you'll want to binge. Up next is the game changer that made 2024 unforgettable for K-drama fans everywhere, Queen of Tears.
그렇게 결혼했으면 이럴 땐 네 옆에
The plot centers around a married couple, Hyun-woo and Hae-in, who've been struck in a miserable marriage for 3 years. But just as they're about to call it quits, everything changes when Hae-in is diagnosed with a terminal illness. The doctors gave her a short time to live, unless she can find a cure. This news forces the couple to spend time together and confront all those years of repressed emotions. As they search for a cure, they slowly start to rediscover the love they once shared, realizing what they've been missing all along. And with a mind-blowing 689.5 million hours watched globally, it's clear that this K-drama is a cultural phenomenon you won't want to miss. Next up, atypical family.
그렇게라도 네가 살아있어주면 좋겠어.
Atypical family follows a family with extraordinary powers. A grandmother who sees the future, a daughter who can fly, a dad who time travels, and a daughter who can read minds. But their abilities start to fade due to illness and loneliness. Enter Da-hee, a mysterious woman who sparks hope and seems to restore their powers. However, she's actually a con artist with a hidden agenda to scam them out of their fortune. With a massive 113.1 million hours viewed, The Atypical Family has quickly become a K-drama favorite that mixes heart, fantasy, and a little bit of mischief.
이 여자 세 번째 남편입니다. 비혼주의시라고.
네, 비혼주의예요.
If you're craving a lighthearted yet meaningful K-drama, Dr. Slump is the perfect mix of romance, comedy, and a genuine look at mental health struggles. The story follows two doctors, Jung-woo, a former plastic surgeon whose reputation is destroyed by controversy, and Han-il, a talented anesthesiologist battling depression and burnout. When they reconnect, they bond over their shared challenges and support each other's healing, rediscovering joy in life's small moments, and unexpectedly finding love in the process. With 258.1 million hours watched, this heartfelt K-drama is perfect for anyone navigating the pressures of adulthood.
30분만이다.
Upcoming next, Parasite the Grey. A sci-fi horror K-drama takes us into a world under attack by extraterrestrial creatures that invade Earth and use humans as hosts. These creepy, shape-shifting invaders prey on humanity, and their ultimate goal? Wiping out mankind completely. But there's hope. A group of determined humans forms a task force to take down these extraterrestrial threats and save the world. Parasite the Grey has already made a huge impact as in its first week alone, it racked up 31.5 million hours watched by 6.3 million viewers across 68 countries. If you're looking for an adrenaline rush, this drama is where the action's at. If you're in the mood for a passionate historical drama with plenty of twists, check out Captivating the King. With 122 million hours watched, this K-drama follows a prince taken hostage by the enemy, only to return home and find his brother, the king, who sees him as a threat. Struggling with loneliness and hostility, the prince forms an unexpected bond with a skilled Baduk player, only to discover she's a noblewoman in disguise. Just as he starts to find comfort, fate pushes him onto the throne, where he faces power struggles, betrayal, and threats. Meanwhile, the woman he once grew close to believes he betrayed her and is determined to take him down as a spy. When their paths cross again, old feelings resurface, sparking a complicated dance of love and revenge. If you're looking for a historical K-drama that's packed with action, humor, and some serious twists, Night Flower is your next binge. The story centers around a widow who leads two totally different lives. By day, she's the dutiful widow and daughter-in-law, but by night, she's a masked vigilante taking down the bad guys. Her double life gets the attention of a military officer who's dead set on uncovering who she really is. But that's just the start. As she goes on her mission to find her missing older brother, she starts uncovering some dangerous secrets that tie together her family, her father-in-law, and a major coup from 15 years ago. Not only did this drama steal the hearts of fans, but it also earned Lee Han-yi a Best Actress award at the Piksang Arts Awards for her killer performance.
어제 급해 미처 옷을 갈아입지 못했더니.
그리 태어날 일입니까?
The 8 Show is a thrilling K-drama that dives into the lives of 8 strangers.
왕게임이라니
아니 애들도 아니고 나이들 먹고 뭐 하는 짓이야? 어?
all struggling financially, who are locked in a building with a giant countdown clock ticking away. The challenge? Earn as much money as possible, but to keep playing, they have to figure out how to add more time to the clock. At first, they team up to maximize their earnings and stay comfortable, but things quickly heat up when they discover that the higher floors get more money and better rooms than the lower ones. As power struggles unfold, the group races against time to crack the game's hidden rules, all while battling through this high-stakes survival competition. With 33.2 million hours watched by 4.8 million viewers, it topped Netflix's global top 10 TV list and stayed there for 3 weeks. This one's definitely a must-watch.
2번하고 2층님하고 격투기.
This intense high school drama, Hierarchy, unfolds at a prestigious academy where only the children of the elite attend. Living lives filled with privilege and hidden scandals. The story begins when a seemingly innocent scholarship student joins the ranks, with no one knowing he's hiding a secret agenda. As it turns out, his older brother, once the school's brightest star, dies under mysterious circumstances, and now he's on a mission to uncover the truth. With 48 million hours watched by 6.3 million viewers and over 103 million hours now, in total, this drama mixes drama and social commentary on the dangers of unchecked privilege, making it a truly entertaining watch.
내 약속 안 잊었지, 형?
The Frog is a suspenseful K-drama that keeps you on the edge of your seat.
네 아빠랑 내가 애를 죽였어 여기서.
The story follows a man caught in a deadly game with a killer, and a detective determined to uncover the truth. In the present, a man running a vacation cottage sees his life disrupted by a mysterious woman. Flashing back 20 years, another man in the same town lost everything at the similar tragic event. And now, the police officer from back then returns as chief. She starts digging into the mystery, and the tension builds in this thrilling, heart-pounding ride.
세상에 어떤 엄마가 애를 죽여? 상원아.
Finally, but by no means least, Gyeongsong Creature.
어머니 맞아.
Set in 1945 during the Japanese occupation of Korea, this horror thriller historical K-drama follows Chung Dae-sang, the owner of the city's most prosperous pawn shop, and Yoon Chae-ok, a skilled tracker on a quest to find her missing mother. When they cross paths, their unlikely partnership leads them to confront a terrifying creature born from a secret biological experiment. As they fight for survival, they uncover dark conspiracies while navigating the chaos of a nation on the brink of change. With over 134 million hours watched, this series is packed with heart-pounding action, haunting mystery, and unforgettable characters. Definitely one to add to your watch list if you haven't already. Are you in love with some of the Korean male actors from these dramas? Click this video if you're interested to know who are considered to be the top 36 talented male actors in K-drama according to our independent audience poll. You'll be surprised who made it to the top and who didn't.